What's poppin', everybody? This is Tiffany, aka Miss Almost Beautiful. And today, as you can see by the title, will be my take, my review, my demo on the Juno&Co Microfiber Velvet Sponge. Ooh. Who knew I was gonna drop that? Just to go over some details really quick. It comes in this cute little like packaging that you rip across, and then it's like sealable, so you unseal it, and the sponge is in there, of course. And then it also comes with a microfiber sponge user guide. So this is a big deal, okay? A big deal, okay? This does retail on Juno&Co's website for $6. They do have a ton of different styles, but I got this style because it seemed less complex than the others. So yeah, so just gonna read about this velvet sponge real quick. I know I'm a little late to the party, a little tardy for the party, but you know, I recently placed an order of there for a palette that I am doing a dupe review for. Well, a dupe palette. And I was like, let me just add this since everybody's been raving about it, you know what I mean? And I'll just record me using it, you know what I mean? So that's how this video came about. So, it says if you're looking for a more natural airbrush foundation finish, the Juno Microfiber Velvet Sponge is your go-to. Ow! Made with velvet soft microfiber bristles and a slanted edge for controlled stippling, the Juno Micro provides buildable coverage fast. So that's always good. It's latex free. I want to say this symbol means it's flammable, and it's cruelty free. So this little user guide, it tells you how to clean it, do's and don'ts, tips, things to avoid when using it. So pretty much just a few things. You can use this sponge wet or dry to apply your makeup products. A tip they have in here is to spritz your favorite prep or setting spray onto the sponge for a dewy finish. I'm not a dewy finish type of girl, so you know. One thing I thought was interesting, this says to avoid product overload, do not apply the foundation directly onto the sponge as it will transfer too thick. It's better to apply your foundation onto another surface than use light dabbing motions to transfer onto your skin. So that's cool. And for best results, it says to replace your makeup sponge every 1 to 3 months. So that's very important. As long as I clean it, I keep using it. You hear me? Like, yeah, okay. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much kind of everything I wanted to go over. So this is it in its original state. We're about to go soak this bad boy because I like my sponges wet. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, now here is the sponge wet. It looks pretty much for the most part the same. It kind of got a little wider in width. I'm not even trying to get technical, but it got a little like fatter, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. But anyways, it's a little plumper. It feels a little softer, a little squishier. So let's get into her, okay? So, and I guess this would also be like my foundation routine because I had kind of switched it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? All right, so the foundations I use are the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation. And I use shades, I know this is really strange, but I use shade 362 Truffle and 375 Haba Java. So I usually take 2 squirts of both. So I really don't want to be messy and put it on my hand, but I'm gonna be messy and put it on my hand. So just doing 2 squirts of Haba, or is it Java? I don't know, Java, and then 2 squirts of Truffle. I think I'm gonna just stir this around because I'm used to just putting it on the sponge and then it, you know, naturally mixing together. I don't know how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-mix it here. So I mixed it with the end of like a concealer brush. And Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm gonna just do a little bit, just like a little corner, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna just dab it. So I don't want no product overload. So far, so good. I ain't even started blending it. Okay. So this is supposed to give us an airbrushed, oh girl, this bonnet. An airbrushed look. So that's what I want, okay? That's what I need. All right, are we ready to blend? Are we ready to blend? Okay. This is usually how it would look if I was using my brush. So far so good. I'm just kind of swiping it. I don't really concentrate too much on my under eyes because we're gonna go in with concealer. I have this much foundation left. And usually if I do 2 pumps of each of the foundations, I'm using all of it. So I will say right off the bat, it's saving me some product. So we're gonna go with concealer. And I use the No Filter Concealer in Deep Dark 52. And girl, I'm about to need another one. And this one has that applicator where I can just apply it straight to my skin. That spread it a lot. So I'm gonna use this side for my, what you call it? Concealer. Oh, this blended out really good though. Look at that. I think it's great for getting right up in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's what it looks like after the concealer. Now I'm about to go in with powder. I use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So I'll use this same slanted side. And set it well. I never get that much powder under my eyes. But that's cool. Cause it's like you don't have to use that much, you know? Cause everything is somewhat just sitting on top of it, you know? That's pretty much it for the sponge portion of it. For the rest of everything, I usually just use brushes. So yeah, I will finish up my face. So pretty much just go on my face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder all over my face, and then contour with the Beach Cosmetics It's My Rare and highlight, and that's pretty much it. So I'll be back. Alright you guys, so I'm back. Okay, getting to me. So I like the sponge for liquid products. So when I started applying the powder, I'm gonna zoom in a minute. I didn't see it right away, but the powder has set into my skin, like really set, and it's just very texturized. So like all the texture I have underneath my foundation, all the texture I have on my face, you can see, like all my dry spots and like literally everything. It's low-key scary. But let me zoom in here. Let's see if you guys can see. So you guys can see kind of like right up in there. These are my dry spots. All of this, Like, you can just really see that. Like, you know, usually with my normal routine, with my brushes, setting the powder and stuff with my brush. My dry spots right here. This side of my face is just like breaking out lately. But you can literally see like all of my dry spots right here. And then of course all the little texture and bumps and all that, which I have texture and it usually shows once I put on highlight, I know. But I'm showing you the places like right here, where it's just like a little dry patch. If you haven't tried this sponge and you want to try, I say go for it for $6. It's a pretty good sponge. Again, I would just recommend it for liquid products unless you have like perfect skin. Then you could probably, you know, do the powder thing. But for people, you know, who have a lot of texture, I wouldn't recommend using this sponge with powder. It just really brings out the texture if you use it with powder. But as far as the liquids, the foundation and the concealer, it worked pretty good with those, I think. And yeah, guys, that's how I feel about this loose sponge, loose spongy sponge. But I do think it's really nice. Again, I think it's gonna save you a lot of product. And yeah, that's that, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you.